Yo, yo. Fucking Akashi Seijiro, the real Akashi Seijiro. Yo, he's here. He's here. He's here, man. I'm like, dog. Like, when this chapter ends off, it's like, coach, pardon me, I'll be very grateful if you... I'm like, who the fuck? Who the fuck is this dude? Like, what? He turns to Chiro. It's quite vexing for you to ask that question. I'm like, wait, hold on, pause. Like, wait, this ain't the same dude. It's clearly ain't the same dude. I'm like, oh, he's in. Well, no, I should say he's back. The real Akashi. Before I go any further, okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Kuroko no Baske chapter 266 review. This chapter is actually very simple, so this review, keyword, should be quick. And the reason why I say that is because the only real time is the ending and the beginning, and that's it. Everything else in the middle is pretty much exposition pertaining to how Akashi became the way he is today. And how this alter ego was born, specifically. And the thing here is this, to go to the middle immediately. The middle is pretty much him being born in the Akashi household, a very prestigious household, firstborn son, Seijiro. And his dad forced upon Akashi all of these skills to learn. A whole host of skills. And the only comfort that he had in his life was his mom. And that's where he started to learn basketball, because his mom allowed him to learn basketball, to play basketball, which he actually truly enjoyed. However, his mom passed away when he was in the 5th grade of elementary school. And what happened was that his father, at that point in time, he actually increased the number of skills that Akashi had to master. So he had this constant burden at home via pops. And the only comfort he had at home was mom. So when he's at home, it's nothing but a burden. It's nothing but pressure. However, he does find comfort in basketball at school. And he goes to Teiko Middle School, and he, in his first year, had a swell time. But second year, what happens? And we all know this. The coach, the former head coach, has illness issues. He goes away. In comes the secondary coach. Secondary coach all about victory and upholding that mantra. And then you had the blossoming of Aomine, Midorima, Murasaki, and those cats. So they start to blossom. And Akashi Seijiro felt like he was losing control of the team. And because of the team's current mantra of victory and victory and victory and victory and win no matter what, it became the same as home. So basketball no longer became fun for Akashi. And because of that, when he was facing off against Murasaki and he was going to lose, the other Akashi, the victory-based Akashi, comes out. And he takes full control. Not only at home, but also at school. And that's the main thing right there. Because his home life was so extreme, and because he had all this pressure when he was growing up, and because he had lost his mom, there was no source of comfort home. So in order to cope with that mentally, he had to create this alter ego. But the alter ego would not be there when he was at school. However, because his school life started to slowly become like his home life, the alter ego could control both of these aspects of his life. So we actually get to hear from the real Akashi, where the real Akashi is actually allowing the victory-based Akashi to take over. And the only way he can actually go away is if the real Akashi, is if the victory Akashi loses. However, what happens here is that this notion of victory is very powerful to where he doesn't want Kuroko to do what he pleases. The real Akashi also wants to win. So the victory Akashi is all but gone. He's still there somewhere, but he's pretty much losing. So the real Akashi, he's taking over. And apparently, according to the real Akashi, he could take over whenever he wanted to. However, that would have been a mere substitution. He wanted the victory-based Akashi to disappear completely. However, he wants to win. So the real Akashi right now is coming out because the desire to win supersedes his goal in removing the alter ego. And that's what's happening. So when the real Akashi comes out, pardon me, excuse me, and then he comes out, oh, it's quite vexing that you would ask that question. I'm like, wait, the Emperor's eye is gone, dude. It's gone. And he's smiling. He's like, yeah, I'm back. I'm back, bitches. I'm like, fuck it, whoa. So the only way now, it has to be the inner gate from Kagami. Because I have a funny feeling that the real Akashi, he's just as deadly, if not even more so deadly, than the victory-based Akashi. Even though the real Akashi, the last time I think he had a genuine game was against Murasaki Bara in middle school, and he was losing that game. Let's assume that the real Akashi has been pretty much watching, and he's been pretty much just biding his time and learning as the victory-based Akashi learns and progresses forward. So when it comes to skills, yeah. And also keep in mind that because this is a different Akashi, this means that there's going to be another unique, different qualification to enter the zone. So we may see the real Akashi just go into the zone immediately, or maybe like a minute into the actual game, because the conditions have changed. So this is going to be something else entirely. But the chapter is simple in that respect, where it's just mainly character development in the sense of a character background. Yeah, it's mainly character development via character background information on how Akashi became the way he is today. About his mom dying, about school being just like home, and how he was raised by his father in a certain way. Again, not the best parenting, because mom, when she was there, she could compensate, but when dad was there by himself, it was straight master time. Like, let's go on some Master Chief Halo shit. Like, you have to master all the skills. If you don't, you're fucked. And lo and behold, he did, but at a price. So now that he is losing the victory Akashi, V Seijiro, all of a sudden in comes the real Seijiro, our Seijiro. He's here to win. Which again is ironic, because that's the whole purpose of victory Akashi, of victory Seijiro, VS. So that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And it all started by Chihiro's words. Chihiro didn't realize what he was saying at the time, but with his words, they were the spark. Just how you had Kuroko come to Akashi when he became VS, Victory Seijiro. And now you have Chihiro, the new Phantom 6-man, come to him when he's regular Akashi, RS. So yeah, I'm like, this is good. The chapter is good, but nothing better than that, because it is simple in its structure. It's just 2 parts of real time, and then the middle being exposition, background on Akashi. So I'm done. Good chapter, and I will see you guys later. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace! Have a nice day. I can't fucking wait. Yo!